So I don't feel
I
like
don't know
they're
what y'all talking about, man. Let me know if I should react to more. I'm about to
Wack
react to
100
this
is getting
Nipsey uh and Wack 100. We just react to the Pop the Balloon Boo Boo. Let me know if I should react to more Flacco, but yeah, he been grinding
some
though.
backlash for comments he made about Nipsey Hussle and Lauren London. This is one of those examples where a lot of us is probably thinking what Wack is thinking, but a lot of content creators probably won't say it or make a video about it.
And chat, look, the first video I did by Flacco, yeah, bro, y'all was tweaking like, oh yo, bro, why you playing with my man's Flacco, bro? Why you making, bro? I know Flacco be stuttering, bro. On No Jumper, on his channel, he don't be stuttering, bro. He be speaking like a regular, bro. He don't be stuttering, bro. All I be doing is the 1.5. Y'all can see it right here, but I put 1.5 because I can still understand what he's saying, and you can go through the video. You know what I mean? Like it's not no hate towards Flacco,
Because we got
bro.
love for certain
And the other day I was mad hungry, so I was like, "Yo, chat, this is the last video, bro." Like,
people, or we're terrified of certain people. It's usually expected if you make content about certain people, you're gonna get calls from certain people, and it's not gonna be good. Wack 100, which is why a lot of people go to Wack 100 for West Coast news, because Wack 100 is gonna say what's on his mind. You know, he's well connected.
Nah,
He
Wax
has
is a
his crew.
snitch.
He's
I ain't
not
gonna
really
lie,
terrified
Wax
of the threats
got
that,
a
let's say,
lot of
Flacco would be terrified
information,
of. While
bro.
on Clubhouse, Wack
And he
100 brought
always
up the
be
fact that
right.
Lauren
He don't
London
be
was
lying.
mentioned during the Diddy trials, but nobody was talking about it.
Lauren London
He be
Cassie's
tweaking.
best
He knows
friend.
too much.
Nipsey doing
He gotta be
interviews saying
talking with them
Lauren's the
boys.
one introduced me to Diddy.
Shut up. Are you for
All
real?
sitting here acting like y'all don't see what's going on. Everybody, because they don't want to say, damn, Wack called it.
Wack is correct in the sense of there was some politicking going on. I mean, a lot of us seen Lauren London was brought up at Diddy trial as Cassie's best friend, but because we got so much love for Nipsey and Lauren, that we sort of just ignored it to kind of, bro, Lauren has gone through enough. Nobody want to pile on.
Yeah.
But if Lauren was anybody else, if Lauren was, let's say, Megan Thee Stallion, God forbid Megan Thee Stallion name got brought up in any fashion as Cassie's best friend, as Cassie's
Shout out Megan, man.
during that trial, there will be videos like mine, 30-minute breakdowns of Megan Thee Stallion. There will be IG Shade Room, but a lot of people was quiet about it. Now, Wack 100, when he says, you're going to act like I haven't been speaking about it, he's referring to the Nipsey Hussle tape. For the last couple of years, Wack 100 has openly talked about this Nipsey Hussle tape that he says is Nipsey Hussle on camera engaging in a threesome with another man and a woman. Wack will say that woman is Nipsey Hussle's baby mama. Wack will say that he's been the only force that's been stopping that tape from coming out.
But to be fair, then you started kind of going hard at Nipsey. You said that there's a gay tape and like that.
Yo, Vlad, one thing you better not never do is question what come out of my mouth. You worth a lot of money. I got $5 million. You want to bet?
I know. I'm not going to bet you. I'm not going to bet you.
I got $1 million.
Bro, this is a cop face, bro. He like, yo, don't go against him. Like, he got something on you, bro. Vlad. If Vlad is, bro, listen, bro. All BS aside, shout out Flacco, bro. If Vlad is scared, bro, you know something is wrong, gang. Look.
What come out of my mouth? You worth a lot of money. I got $5 million. You want to bet?
Look at the silence. This is on 1.5. Look at the silence. If Vlad is scared, bro, y'all know something is wrong, bro. Y'all know something.
I know. I'm not going to bet you. I'm not going to bet you.
Let's break it down to me.
I'm not gonna bet you.
$1 million.
Okay.
Do you want to bet?
I'm not going to bet you.
I'm not gonna bet you.
No. Because you said, right, and it didn't come out of my mouth. Hassan Campbell recorded the conversation and released it.
That's where it came out.
It's only because of me that the damn tape still ain't came out today.
Flacco, bro. Here you go, Flacco with the ads, bro. No bad.
I'm
gonna let you go today. I ain't hungry.
In these tapes has never one time said Wack 100 is lying. I didn't want it to come out. Hassan Campbell released it.
Right.
They asked me about it. Well, I come from a power rule, what you say once, you say twice. So when they asked me about it, what you want me to say? No, I didn't say it. I'm not finna do that. This is what it is. What Vlad?
Wack has been pretty vocal and open that these tapes exist and he's been stopping it from coming out for years. But you would hear Vlad and others who are skeptical. So Wack is now saying, hold on, y'all called me a liar for years, right? You know, y'all trying to make it seem like I was lying on this man. But now come to find out, there's some association and ties here to Diddy. Now, Wack is trying to make the connection with the Diddy freak-offs with the Nipsey tape. Not really make the connection, but claim, yo, if Lauren London was nearby or close to Cassie,
okay.
Like, what makes you think that, you know, she hasn't influenced Nipsey in a way? Now, I love Nipsey. I don't want no problem with nobody involved with Nipsey. So I'm going to keep my opinion to myself in regards to whether or not I believe these tapes actually exist. But you would hear Wack 100 sort of call people out for staying quiet and not making the connection themselves.
It would have came out, bro. It would have came out.
Just with the other baby mama, but they
It would have came
That's
out.
crazy work.
Who is
And
Wack
Wack had
100,
pointed out
bro?
that,
Crazy.
It would have
Lauren
came out.
London and Cassie have been like best friends, and that it was Lauren London who introduced Diddy to Cassie. Huh?
Lauren London introduced Diddy to Nipsey.
Oh, there we go. Other way. Sorry.
Diddy,
Yeah,
bro.
so you
Every
gotta
time I
remember.
hear
Now you looking
Diddy,
at what type
bro,
of circle. Listen, that's his best friend. He didn't freak that too.
it's
Believe that.
something. It's
Wack is
saying.
correct in the
It's
sense that
saying.
Cassie and Lauren London was really close. They were best friends. They did a lot of music together, spent a lot of time together. But if I'm being honest, that don't guarantee 100% that
Yeah.
because Cassie was in her bag, like getting absolutely violated, getting pissed on, all type of nonsense, that don't mean that Lauren London was partaking. Is Diddy the type of dude to try to ask Cassie to coerce Lauren London into a rendezvous with him and Cassie? Yes, Diddy looks like the type, but that don't mean that Lauren London went for it. Because Lauren London
Yeah,
is
Diddy
from the
might
West
do
Coast.
that.
And one thing we know about
Did he
West
do
Coast
it?
people, they're
I don't know.
aggressive, they're loud, and they're vocal. And I don't feel like Lauren London would sit in the corner like how Cassie was and have golden shower rained upon her by random men. That don't really strike me as Lauren London's personality. But maybe it's because, again, I really had no idea who Lauren London was before Lil Wayne or Nipsey Hussle, so I don't know her character. But just me imagining her as Nipsey Hussle's wife is just hard for me to imagine that Lauren London would partake in such a thing. But Wack has pointed out there, and this is why like Wack is special, because Wack is somebody who will say how he feels or say what a lot of people is thinking. I don't feel like Wack 100 is the only one who thinks this. I feel like there's a lot of other content creators or people who probably is, giving Lauren London a side eye right now for being brought up in the Diddy stuff, but they probably won't say it. Now, Wack 100 don't just stop at Nipsey Hussle or Lauren London. He would also say that Nipsey Hussle, may have been somebody who engaged in freak offs at some point, not with Diddy, but freak offs of his own.
Lauren London and Cassie were best friends. Okay, so you're not gonna tell me her and Nipsey and whatever, or her and Diddy and all them ain't had their fun. You're not gonna tell me that. I'm not no fool. I'm looking at
Bro,
how Cassie
I ain't gonna lie,
you
bro.
understand what
Just cause my man's was tweaking with his girl, pissing, you know what I mean, doing all types of weird shit, and he gets caught. He goes to jail or whatever for it. Doesn't mean I was there, bro. What you mean? Like, we not the same person, man. Nah, bro. Just cause my man's went on the bridge and just 3 backflips straight on his neck. That doesn't mean I'm gonna go, bro. We not the same. You know what I'm saying? I understand what he said. That doesn't mean I don't know. I might see a couple. Yo, hold on, my man's is weird, bro. You know what I'm saying? Why? You know what I'm saying? I might see a couple signs, but bro, that doesn't mean I was there with him, bro. How many of y'all had a best friend and then he snitched? Like, you didn't know, bro. Like, what you talking about?
what that is. Right? Even though y'all want to look at her like she, no, we ain't doing that. Obviously, Nipsey was into the freak offs, just with the other baby mama. See,
Like,
you're not gonna get me to believe that her and the best friend didn't enjoy a time or two, maybe in the penthouse floor in the London Ritz somewhere. You're just not gonna get me to believe it. I'm looking at living how he's swinging.
hey,
Just gonna keep it real.
Yeah. You're not best friends and you ain't did.
No.
But at this point, the whole industry would.
I haven't seen the tapes. However, there are multiple people who have said
Me
this
neither,
tape exists.
so-
Wack has said it, and other people have also said that it exists. I feel like the tapes would be the answer to that question. When Wack 100 says, obviously Nipsey Hussle was into the free calls, I feel like we won't know this until the tapes come out or, the tapes get confirmed or unconfirmed, right? Because if tapes do exist with the content that people is saying exists within those tapes, then one could probably say, yeah, all right, there is a correlation here between liking to watch people do certain things, liking to watch another man engage with a woman. But if the tapes don't exist, I don't know, right? But Wack says it exists, and a lot of other people who don't even like Wack, they've also said they've seen it and it exists. So I don't know. All right, now Wack 100 was on the Danza Project today, and Danza Project sort of confronted Wack 100 about these particular tapes, and Wack 100 asked Danza Project, just like he asked Vlad TV, to put up money that they don't exist.
Content, right? You do seem to have a lot of content. One of the ones that I'm very questionable about is this Nipsey Hussle video. I don't buy it.
Oh, I got a little thing I do. I just tell you put some money up.
How much money you want me to put up?
Whatever you want to put up. How many you want to see? Like about 15 different text messages, probably like 10, 12 videos. How many of them you want to see?
I mean, I got 5 on it.
5 what?
5 bands.
Per video?
Nah, hell no. I want to see if there's any truth to it. You believe it?
That ain't go question me trying to talk about the way.
No. I done repeated it, so obviously I believe it.
So listen,
I done went and repeated it, so obviously
so
I
here go
believe
the
it.
thing, right? This is real shit. Sometimes you got to dissect certain things, right?
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you a question. I told you who the players were in the video, right? I said it's a dude from Louisiana, Nip, and his baby mama, right? You think after all these years, the baby mama wouldn't have stood up and said something if I was bullshit?
Hold on, Chad. Let
To
me
me,
just
that's the
drink a
biggest
little
evidence
water
that
real
Wack
quick,
100 has in his favor.
boys.
Because the baby mama is not somebody that's unknown.
Boys.
She's well known by a
Come
lot
on,
of people.
boys.
And a lot of people got podcasts. If Wack 100 was lying, meaning if he made this up completely, this baby mama could have came on any podcast and said, that's cap, that's not true. a lot of people connected to her could have spoke for her and said, yo, she said that's cap, that's not true. I
Bro,
haven't
drink
heard.
water,
Now, I haven't seen
boys.
the video, so I can't vouch the video exists because I haven't seen it. But to
Drink
me,
that
that says
water,
a lot.
man.
If the baby mama name is being ran on various platforms, is being said on Vlad, No Jumper, Academics, and she hasn't came out and said this is a lie, I feel like she's the one a lot of people have to wait on. If she don't come out, then you take that as that. But if she does come out, then you take that as that. You feel me? Or whatever she says. But it's hard to say Wack is capping or Wack is not telling the truth when the baby mama hasn't come out and her name is being said on every platform.
I don't know.
Come on, bro.
So when he said it, I said some about the character, trying to explain some and my life been threatened.
Yeah, that's usually what happens when you speak on certain people, bro. All right, there's certain people in the city you can't speak on.
He said, yo, that's usually what happens
Charleston
when you
White life
speak
being
on
threatened for mentioning this or bringing this up. I'm not surprised at all. Y'all let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think? Do y'all believe this? Do y'all believe that Lauren Linden was involved? Do y'all believe Nipsey Hussle was involved? Or, he at some...
Yeah, like I said, look, it's not cause W Flacco though, but it's not cause my man's that, bro, we don't know what everybody does. Like my mom always said, bro, everybody got their own individual bad, bro. At the end of the day, every day ends, right? This guy goes to this house, you go to this house, the other one goes to that, you know what I mean? Boom. Y'all all got your own individual bag, and I don't know what anybody doing on their individual bag. I'm on my individual bag, chat. So if this weirdo that so happens to, grow on the same area as me, decides to do some Diddy shit, just because I know him, that doesn't mean I was there with him, bro. Like, what? Yo, I'm not saying I might not know or I might but that doesn't mean I was there with him, bro. Like, bro, just because Nipsey girl was tweaking, bro, then that means she was a thought, whatever, bro. That doesn't mean Nipsey was a thought, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know though, chat, but y'all let me know. Like, I don't know.